A mass deportation effort is underway just 2 days after President Trump took office. His new border czar, Tom Homan, announced yesterday that ICE teams have started arresting non-citizens. He says these people are, quote, public safety threats, and in the country illegally. They've been convicted and arrested for serious crimes.
Federal immigration authorities will now be permitted to make arrests if they so choose in churches and schools where people here illegally may be trying to take safe harbor.
The new administrative directive rolls back a stance from the Biden administration. Fox 10's Lauren Clark joins us now to share how this is garnering both praise and some criticism.
Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, a lot of emotions on both sides here. Pro-immigration advocates fear that this could create fears for even legal immigrants to go in places like churches or schools. Meanwhile, the Trump administration stresses that this is specifically directed towards serious criminals, and also say that they trust law enforcement to do the right thing when implementing these new guidelines.
The order rescinds the Biden administration's directive for the agency, prohibiting federal immigration authorities from arresting suspected undocumented immigrants in sensitive areas like churches, schools, weddings, or funerals. It's a stance Arizona Democratic State Senator Ortiz believes is misguided and harmful.
This will lead to families being separated.
But the Trump administration said the policy is designed to target those with dangerous criminal histories and believes law enforcement will act wisely and professionally with these new guidelines. The Department of Homeland Security described the move in a statement, writing, "This action empowers the brave men and women in CBP and ICE to enforce our immigration laws and catch criminal aliens, including murderers and rapists who have illegally come into our country. Criminals will no longer be able to hide in America's schools and churches to avoid arrest. The Trump administration will not tie the hands of our brave law enforcement and instead trust them to use common sense."
I really want to stress here that the Trump administration continues to say that this is about criminals, but that's just not how this is going to play out in practicality. We have seen this in the past. When they conduct these raids, they sweep up anyone who is available.
Yet several Republicans praise the move, pointing to the unprecedented number of border crossings in the past few years. The issue of immigration was a top one for voters and one President Trump campaigned strongly on towards a victory. But how schools and churches will comply is still unclear. In a letter to parents and families, Phoenix Union High School District wrote in part, "At Phoenix Union, we welcome all students who come through our doors and continue to offer every student a high-quality education without asking for immigration status." Republican State Superintendent Tom Horn is also unsure why ICE authorities should be in schools.
They're starting out going after criminals. Criminals are not kids in school. And even if they extend it to people who are not criminals, they would be going after the adults. It wouldn't do them any good to go after the kids. So I don't think they're going to come into the schools.
And the Mesa School District also put out a statement saying, in part, quote, "Our schools are caring and safe places and welcome to all learners." We have that full statement available on our website. That's fox10phoenix.com. Reporting live here in Phoenix, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.